As the rainy season and planting season approaches, farmers in Lagos are calling on the government to take decisive action against banditry to address the growing problem of food insecurity. The farmers emphasize that without adequate security on farmlands, crop cultivation will be impossible, leading to further food shortages across the country. Victoria Tokolo's report is presented from our studio.
Rising food prices are directly linked to food shortages, which stem from low agricultural production. This is due to pervasive insecurity that left vast tracts of arable land uncultivated. Farmers in Lagos cite the threat of herdsmen and bandits as a major obstacle disrupting their ability to cultivate crops and jeopardizing their livelihoods. They urge the government to address the activities of herdsmen and bandits and deploy additional security personnel to protect farmers in the fields.
The government is already aware that these security stalwarts, they are trying their best, but they need to do more. In the sense that we know where they are. Why not go and bombard them as a full force, as if we are at war? Because this is like having a civil war now. So in the process, they go and bombard the area and make sure that they sanitize them.
They know where to have a land. They have a big land. Make a farm agriculture mechanism, not a traditional way of making farm. They need to buy machinery to enable people to come in, train them, and as well at the end, they are creating employment, and by so doing, they are creating availability of food for that state.
First of all, what government should do is begin to talk about agriculture, the importance of agriculture, and why farming shouldn't be a thing of, growing up, farming used to be like for poor people. Once you say someone is a farmer, you shrug the person off as a poor person, right? But that's a misconception. So I think that first of all, our mindset about farming needs to evolve, so to speak. We should realize that farming isn't supposed to be for just a few persons. You can farm from your home, right? We have, technology right now, so you can just have small buckets by your house where you can plant stuff.
Farmers also stressed the importance of public-private partnerships to boost food production.
I verified for many villages in Edo State, especially last week, that what's the problem that make food be like this? They said that until our government intervene and put security for the farm to make them go to farm and farm well. Especially this year, rain is going to fall now, which is our farmers supposed to go farm and produce. But for this fearing here and there, they cannot go. They cannot go. I want to use this one to tell our government they cannot go, which is it will affect next year, for sure.
Government should allow private entity. There are some private entity that most of them are into agriculture now. I don't know how government will allow them to team up. Like I have a company now that they are into purely agriculture, and people are buying a lot of food stuff from them. So government needs to allow people to do their own private entity of planting, of doing agriculture.
Achieving food security and surplus requires the collective participation of all agriculture, as everyone has a role to play.